Hey, everybody! How are you doing? It's live. Every time I make a live video, I'm always terrified. I don't know why. Anyway, hey guys, it's me, Tiago from French Landscape, and welcome to today's video. Well, today it's a live video, and I have a little topic I want to talk about with you today. So, before I start, let me first tell you what is gonna happen in the next coming videos. So, I just started filming a review of these skates. So these are to me, the most affordable free ride skates, the Oxelo MF 500 HB, and they cost less than $100. So are they good for people who are starting out? Answer in review. So today we're gonna talk about Triskates. Hello everybody. Are you? Oh my god, I'm so stressed. I cannot even speak today. Oh my god. All right. So okay. Today we're gonna talk about Triskates. Now, even more precisely, beginners starting out with Triskates. So what is a Triskate? It's an inline skate with 3 wheels instead of 4 or 5 wheels or 2 wheels. Triskates is for 3 wheelers. So um, what do I think about beginners starting out with Triskates? Honestly, I think it's good and not so good at the same time. Why? Um, so, when you're starting out, like it means that you're learning the basics, right? So, okay. So, while I'm giving my opinion, I would like you to write your opinion about what you think about beginners using Triskates. All right. So let me explain you my version of it, and you write down what you think about it too. Okay. So people who are starting out, it means that they have to learn the basics, right? And Triskates usually use bigger wheels, like say 100, 110, 125, and even now there's a new wheel size that is 130. It's the biggest wheel size for inline skates, and it has been made from gyro. So I've seen some people like as the first pair of skates, like a mega cruiser, like 125 millimeter wheels, a Seba FR1 with 310 or 325 setup, and like you're not used to it yet, right? So Triskates usually have, since I said they use bigger wheels, they go faster. And for some people who are still learning the basics, I think it's a little bit too much. It can even be some kind of dangerous, even for like even the person who is actually using this setup can be so much scared. And what I usually say is like if you're starting out, it may be better to use a 4 times 80 millimeter wheels setup. I don't know, maybe. Um, so they are using wheels that go way too fast for them, and they don't necessarily know how to stop. Maybe these skates come with brakes on the box or not, but I'm a bit skeptical about this topic. Now, other thing is that Triskates can be very good because for example, Power Slide are the pioneers of Triskates, right? So they have multiple sizes, frame sizes, like 3 times 90, 3 times 100, 3 times 110, and 3 times 125. And I think what they did good is that they did Triskates with smaller wheel sizes and smaller frames. So you're not going as fast, you're not as high on the ground, and it can be good for learning the basics, right? Now, for example, the Power Slide released the Katana frame. I don't know if you're aware of that. The Katana frame is a freestyle frame with the Trinity mount that uses 3 times 90 millimeters wheels, and I think it's amazing. I've been waiting for so long for this type of things, and I'm glad they did something like that, because like someone very experienced can use this frame, and someone who is just starting out can also use this frame, because it's very short and the wheels are not too big, you know. So I think it's a very good job for them. Okay, so other thing is that makes me a bit skeptical about this is like, um, if you're starting with a big Trisket frame, it means that you're way higher on above the ground, and it means that you'll have to do like huge angles to turn and stuff like that, and it demands so much from your body, especially if you don't really know how to do this, and uh, like it's super demanding from your ankles as well, and I don't know. I think like if your beginner wants to use a Triskate frame, especially with big wheels, this person better choose a very supportive skate, like not not like speed skates and stuff like that who have a very low cuff or no cuff at all. Um, so like for me, when I started land skating, it was with small wheels. Like the first day of skating was with 56 millimeter wheels or 58 millimeter wheels. I don't remember, but it was a skate from Razor, the Razor Cult. I think it was the skate. Very small wheels, and then I moved to a cheap skate what uses a 76 millimeter wheels, 4 times 76, and I think it was really perfect to learn. And other thing is that falls with bigger wheels tend to hurt more compared to smaller wheels. This is what I experienced outside when I was skating, like doing wheeling tricks. You know the Corvo, I'm working a lot on, and for example, when I fall, for example, like imagine this is my main skate, right? So when I'm falling on the back, the angle it doesn't take too much speed, or like it doesn't, my back doesn't hit too hard on the ground, whereas every time I fall with these skates it hurts a little more. Now it's not a big difference, but it's a little difference nonetheless, and maybe this can discourage some people who are starting with tri skates. This is my opinion, but is it bad to start with Triskate frames? No, just choose the right size for you. This is what I have to say. Because 125 for beginners, I think it's too much. I think it's too much. This is how I think about it. Now, FR Skates released a 3 times 100 millimeters frame, Triskate frame, and I think it's really perfect because I was waiting for this for a long time, and they finally released something like this. So what's the right size then? The right size, I would say. Well, it depends on like I'm a very short person, to me my perfect Triskate frame size would be 3 times 90 or 3 times 100, because like for example this frame I think it's a little bit too long for me, so to make things more easier for me, like even more enjoyable, I put a smaller wheel on the back. So these two wheels are 110 and this one is 100, so I have a much better maneuverability, but this frame is long. All right, so let me now read your messages. So you can buy 3 times 125 and use 110. Yes, it's actually a good idea, but it means that when you're buying this, you have to be aware that you have to do to buy a different wheel size. Maybe if if the store where you're buying this doesn't allow you to swap before you buy, so you have to buy the complete setup and then you choose the wheels. So maybe you have to spend more money. There are some stores that are like that. Not all of them are like this, though. All right. So, hi Tiago. Do you think I can do slalom with Twister Edge 80? Of course you can. You can. You can. But if you want to do slalom, it's better to use a full rocker. So full rocker is smaller wheels on this front side and the back side. So if you're using 80 millimeter wheels, you have to put 76 on the front and back. So it will be much more enjoyable to do slalom with. All right. Um, Trinity frame better than the Seba Deluxe frame? No, like it's not yes and no. It's a very different mount because Trinity frames, there's a lot of them, and Seba, what did you say? Seba Deluxe frame is just a one model, and the mount of this model is 165. So, do you see what I mean? You're talking about a specific frame and a specific mount. You cannot really compare these, I think. So, I'm looking to start inline skating. Should I get free ride skates or fitness skates? Free ride skates. Free ride, not fitness. They are much better and they will last a lot longer. So what says, okay, So what do you think about Link's dual system frame? Oh, I haven't seen this before, but let me just take a note. I'll check that out later. So, Link's dual system frame. All right. All right. Oh, actually, I have a question. I've put a background music soundtrack, and can you hear me well or not? Because maybe the sound behind my phone is too loud or not. So, I'm trying to keep up with all the messages. Oh, you are a beginner and you bought the Mega Cruiser 125, no problem so far. Very good. I'm actually amazed because I've seen people starting with very big wheels and they had some hard times. So congratulations, dude. Now I just gave my opinion. It doesn't mean that it's bad or not, all right? It's just we are having a conversation here. So if I'm wrong, please tell me. I'm just curious about this topic. Oh my god. Let me keep up with the message. Quand la vidéo sur le Crazy pendant ces grandes vacances, je vais essayer de faire un max de tutos sur le slalom. So no, it's much more educated to start from 4 wheels flat. This is what I did when I started inline skating. Do you feel a significant difference between ILQ7 and ILQ9? Honestly, no. No. Oh, he was looking for this video? Yes. So, what do you think of the Trinity frame? Oh, you wrote this question multiple times. I just answered to this question. So, I would rather stay as low as I can on skates. I think it's the better choice to learn as a beginner and to learn maybe faster. But it also depends on what you're doing, what you want to do. Like, if you want to be a speed skater, well, big wheels may be good for you. I almost made the mistake and oh, good. So I think I can say I am not the only one who thinks like this, but it's still a open question. So I bought used USD aggressive skate as a beginner, and I tried half pipe last week at Bercy. Oh, you were at Bercy. Cool. Oh my God. Did you use protection? You have to use protection. Even I have to use protection more often. People are screaming at me like, why aren't you using protection? Especially for someone who is doing like videos on the internet and stuff like that. People are saying, you have to show the example. Okay, I'm gonna wear protection more often, but I've lost my wrist guard, so I'm still searching for them. I don't know where they are, but maybe I'll have to buy some new, but it makes me angry to buy something that I already have. But anyway, oh my god, it's way too hot here. Sorry, excuse me. All right, so what's your really language? I think you mean what's my main language? It's French. I'm a French person and my main language is French. So what is a good type of helmet for inline skates? Well, there are multiple. I think the most popular types of helmets are like park helmets, like what you use for aggressive skating and speed skating helmets. So it depends on what you do. Like, do you prefer to go like speed skating? I would recommend you a speed skating helmet. Or if you want to do more stuff, like everything you want, a a helmet used for aggressive skating. I don't know if there is a specific name for this type of helmet, but they're very good for almost everything. So, but the best part about protection is style. Hey, Joker Fox, how are you doing? She's always giving comments to my videos. Actually, yes, I think this is the hardest part. I think it's also one of the reasons why there's not a lot of people using protection, because they don't look that cool, or we don't have too much choices, or the best choices are way too expensive. My favorite type of protection is very expensive. Like, it's G form, like a super high tech protection I like to use. And man, I've lost a few stuff from them, and I had to buy it again, and like 70-80 bucks for just knee pads. It was way too much, but you know. So this is, I think, like, I think we should have less expensive and cool looking gear, protection gear, so more people can use them, or more people will be motivated to use them. But there's actually a brand who is actually doing a cool stuff, which is Ennui brand. So ENNUI. And like, for example, their wrist guards are not that expensive compared to other brands I've seen, but the one I really like to use, it's a bit expensive anyway, but they have multiple models depending on what you want to do. All right, so I sent you a message from YouTube. I want to hang out with you to get much better on skating. I live in Paris too. So if you live in Paris, or if you are in Paris actually, if you want to skate with me, first thing first is first of all, yes you can, of course you can, no big deal, no big deal at all. And so if you want, I'll give you an address where I usually like to skate. So it's, are you ready to note? Invalide. Invalides. So it's right next to the Champs-Élysées, and it's a historical spot for inline skaters, and we see quite a lot of people, like beginners, intermediate, and even pro skaters go there. And yeah, actually, especially if you go on the weekends, we have even hockey games, inline hockey games there, free. Like, even if you don't have your gear, they lend you some, like, I don't know, the sticks and stuff like that. Like, I don't have any hockey gear, and I managed to play a few games there. It was awesome. All right. So my type of for skates for beginners, it's K2. I have to say, it's all the models are great and comfortable, and the begging. Oh, okay. So you're saying the K2 skates are comfortable? Yes. Okay. The fitness skates from K2 are comfortable. Actually, it's true, but I think, like, if you really want to improve on inline skates, I think it would be better to have some freeride skates like this one, for example, because we can swap frames, you can swap a lot of things. Even the liner is removable, the straps are removable. A lot of things can be improved on these skates, like swapped and stuff like that for these frames. And wait, thank you very much. You gave me $2. Thank you very much. So how do you get used to skating in the streets? It's a tutorial I'm actually writing. So let me explain you why I'm taking a little bit of time before doing tutorials. So it's the end of the year. I still have like a few days from to go to school. Like it's not school, it's the final exam, and I have to concentrate on this. And once I'll be on vacation, I will be able to do some tutorials. And if you see my videos from last year, it was during the holiday summer vacation that I did tutorials. Most of my favorite tutorials, by the way. So I prefer to take my time to make a good tutorial instead of just rushing stuff, you know. Okay. Do you made any video for walking backwards? You mean skating backwards? Yes, I did. It's on my YouTube channel. I did. Yes, it was last year actually. I did this video. So hi, hello everybody. Hello everybody. Wait. Hi, I am Sri. I learned inline skating from you. Can you show how to use properly luminous wheels? I did a review of luminous wheels, and in this review, I showed how to use these luminous wheels, because you have to use a special spacer that comes with the package when you buy the luminous wheels. How old are you, our baguette friend? Baguette friend? Oh, come on. I'm 23. Yes, I'm not that young anymore. K2 seems not as durable, but good for the price. I'm looking at a pair for VO2s. I don't know what the VO2s are. Like, I'm not way too informed about the fitness category, but apart from the Swell from Power Slide, which is, I agree, it's a very good fitness kit. Like, they redefined what a fitness kit is. And I wish more brands could do something like this. And oh, okay. So sorry, I put my now let me give you a little bit of news. Oh wait, before I give some news, I'll answer to this question. Are Triskates good for slalom? In 2018, with the new releases, yes. Especially for I wish FR Skates could do a Triskate for slalom, but Powerslide did a the Hardcore Evil Trinity, which comes with a 3x90 with the option to be rockerable, and these skates have been made for slalom. So yes, you can. Yes, Triskates can be good for slalom, because the pro skaters from Powerslide did actually use this for the World Championships for freestyle, and it was like I don't know, like 1 or 2 days ago. I think the last day of competition is today or was yesterday, and I've seen on Instagram pro skaters from Powerslide using Triskates for the classic and battle competition. So I guess so. Hi, I have luminous wheel, but mine don't spin very well. Is it normal or are mine broken? It's completely normal if they don't spin as well as a normal wheel, because there is a not mechanical system, but there is a dynamo system inside that makes friction and makes the wheel light up. I explained it in the video anyway, in my luminous review. Yeah, it's magnetic, yeah. Oh my god, it's horrible when I have to explain things in a live video. I'm terrible at explaining things live. Yes, I have my little notes about the what I had to say about the what I think about beginners using Triskate frames. And if you just came to this live video, so what I said is like yes and no, but what I recommend is that beginners use smaller wheel sizes for Triskate frames when they are starting out, because nobody's gonna say like don't use tri-skate frames if you are a beginner, because this is the new trend on inline skates, right? And I really like tri-skate frames because they look very cool. Like it gives a fresher image of inline skating, and I totally agree with that. So choose the right size, choose the right wheel and frame size, and you won't have much problems. So, um, yeah, tri skates are so on right now. Actually, yes, and um, I think I'm gonna change this my Triskate frame. This is, but maybe I'm gonna use it for the next marathon, because like it's the longest frame I have, and even if I find it a bit too long for me, I have a good speed with those, and I keep the momentum quite easily with those. So I'm gonna keep it. But for general skating, I think I'm gonna choose a smaller version of it. So now it's I'm gonna make a video about this, but we have Seba and FR skates, right? And the main things are happening in FR skates. I'll make a video explaining this. So if you're looking for the newest releases from Seba, go check frskates.com. This is where you're gonna see like the new FR line, like FR1, FR Freeze, FRX. It's gonna be in at frskates.com. Even the new Igors are gonna be there. And they just released a new YouTube channel. It's FR Skates. Go check this out. We're gonna see some new cool stuff coming there. Not, oh my god, I can't speak. So new stuff coming soon on their YouTube channel. So I think it's expensive. The wheels 125. Actually, yes, and it also depends of the type of wheels you put in this. T'as pas de roller pas trop cher pour le parc? Well, okay, so let me first answer this in French, and then I'm gonna move to re-explain this in English. Donc, des rollers pas trop chers pour le parc. Donc, tu veux peut-être dire des streets. Bah, il y a une nouvelle paire qui vient tout juste de sortir. Ce sont les Rosses Majestic 12, donc M12. Et ils coûtent à peu près. Enfin, pour le setup complet, donc avec patine et les roues et tout ça, c'est à peu près 180 €. Donc, c'est pas super cher. Et si tu veux prendre juste la boot seule, c'est à peu près 140, un truc comme ça. So, let me rephrase this in English. So, this person asked if there are some cheap skates for skate parks, and I said there's a new skate that released very soon actually, which is the Roses Majestic 12, I think. Oh my, I just forgot. The Roses Majestic 12, and they're not that expensive. Like here in France, they cost like $180 euros. I don't know if it changes in countries. I don't know. So they're not that expensive, and I think I'm gonna buy these skates because, like, I've been waiting for a new skate, but they still don't have this in my size. So while I'm waiting, I'm gonna choose a Roses Majestic 12. So what's your preferred carbohydrate when you go in skate? Carbohydrate. What? Wait, isn't this like with stuff like fitness people drink and stuff like that? Even cyclists. I just drink water, and if it's too hot, with ice cream. I don't know. So in your last video, both of you and Lino talked about electric skates. Both of you mentioned air gear. Did you make Lino watch air gear? Yes, I made him watch this. But I'm not the only one who spoke about air gear to him. There are actually multiple people. So we made him watch air gear. All right. Where can we find them? You can find them in like my local skate shop here in Paris, which is Nomad Shop. So it's NOMADES shop. So this is my main skate shop. because it's not too far from my house, and I also have happen to have a little partnership with them now. And if you want another skate shop, I recommend Local Skates. Very good shop. I bought many things from them too. Yes, it's in Paris Bastille. Yes, exactly. Um, so hey man, what is going on with the wizard frame? Why is it now everywhere on the social media? Is it someone better for something? Oh, the hype on wizard frames, and I'm I have to admit I'm completely sold on this. Um, like I even asked Sean to if he could send me a pair so I could test them, because man, the mushroom blading made this, I don't know, made the wizard frame become so iconic. And look at the tricks they are doing and what they everything talks about them. Like it's a big frame which happens to have a good maneuverability, and you're super stable when turning and doing stuff. So it sounds almost magical. So a lot of people want to try this, and a lot of people end up loving them. So I want to try too. Now, there is a little thing about the wizard frame pragmatic. There's someone who is actually doing a very similar frame to a wizard, to the wizards, but less expensive. And I have a friend, like you see him. It's my friend Vladimir. You see my video and on Fancy Feet. I was skating with my friend, so his name is Vladimir, and he recently bought the pragmatic frame, and he's completely in love with it. Like he's talking about this every day. Like if you go to his Instagram page, you see pragmatic frames almost everywhere now. So is it the same thing as a wizard frame? I don't know, because I still haven't tried any of those. So, but damn, I wish I could have a wizard skate setup. Like, and I think they cost like almost as much as the Igors. It hurts my wallet. I think I'm not gonna buy this right now. I have to save money for more important things. Like I'm gonna change my YouTube setup so to improve my content basically, and things like for video and photography and stuff like that. Everything is expensive, so I don't want to make dumb choices. So this is this is why I still didn't buy a wizard or pragmatic frame setup or complete setup yet. All right. So it's a good idea to spend a lot on money on inline skates if I'm a beginner. Oh, is it a question? Like I think if it's a question, I think it would be oops. It would be good to spend at least like not too much, because maybe you will not like this type of skates, because like for example I've seen multiple beginners coming at me and saying, "Hey Tiago, how you doing? I bought some Igors." I'm like, "You spent so much on Igors as your first pair of skates?" And like 1 week later they come at me and like, "Oh, I sold my Igors. They hurt too much. They're way too stiff." So it's better to take to spend money on a like on a pair of skate that is good for almost to everything, and then you move to other things, because like on freeride skates, as I said in the video, they are good for almost everything, and they have the benefit of being comfortable as well. And if you take like these super carbon fiber skates and stuff like that, they may be less comfortable with those compared to the freeride skates. So if you're starting out, start with something that will fit you well, and then move to something more rigid and more aggressive and stuff like that. Now this is my opinion. You can do what you want. This is just my opinion. All right, so are these the Oxelo skates? Yes, these are the new Oxelo skates. They actually made something decent. These are the MF 500. If you can read it like right here, and I managed to find them in my size as well. So I still haven't put my feet inside, but from what I can see, they seem to be something good, especially for the price. It's less than $100, and you can swap the frames, change the cuffs, change the abrasive pads, change the 45-degree strap, and it's not Velcro. It's even a micro ratchet buckle. So it also has a shock absorber. So for the price, I'm actually impressed. Now it's a bit heavy though. Maybe because I'm used to carbon frames. I don't know. I have to take my FR ones to compare the weight. I don't know. All right. So say hi for Brazil, dude. I really love your videos. Please tell me a good skate to start practice slalom. I am not beginner. I just had a big difficult with fitness skates. Oh, if you're not a beginner, so if you're used to inline skating, maybe, yeah, okay. So you can choose, like for example, the FR1, and you rocker the frame, or the equivalent, like the twisters, the mega cruiser. No, it's not the mega imperial. Sorry, the imperials from Power Slide. They can be good for slalom, but if you want to take things more seriously, you can choose, for example, the Seba High Light, Seba High Light Carbon. Although this one is is much more expensive. Like the equivalent with other brands is, like, I don't know, Flying Eagle Drift 2, the Power Slide S4. Oh wait, they don't sell this one anymore. I don't know. Does Power Slide make slalom skates with a carbon shell? I don't remember. But I think there was a S4, but now maybe they moved to carbon skates. I don't know. I have to check that. Okay, so um, so I answered to your question. Live, yes, we are live. Would be cool if you make a review of them. I'm thinking on buying them. These ones, I'm actually started filming the review. So it's gonna take a little time because tomorrow and after tomorrow I have to be at school, but then I have to be in a video for another YouTuber. I'm doing my best to find the time to make the content as fast as possible. Damn, it's hot here. I'm sweating. Uh, so is there a specific brand you recommend for Triskates for beginners? So free free brands. So F4 skates, Power Slide, Free, and Flying Eagle. These three brands, they are my top three brands for Triskates. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Can you try slalom with fitness skates? Of course you can, but it's not gonna be the best skate setup for slalom. But you can learn at least the basic tricks. But try to rocker them. So use smaller wheels on the front and back of your skates. It's gonna be much more manageable. Salut mec, vive la France! Yay! Les Belges vont vous manger. I'm not really into football, so I don't really care. So please do some slalom tutorials. I'm gonna do this. Please be patient. That is cool. Really appreciate the work you put in your videos. Thank you very much. I can't do Power Slide. Why? Did you see my tutorial on how to stop on inline skates? There is a oh my god. I explained how to do the Power Slide. So Bauer bought Rollerblade Twister 3WD. Love them. Also keep up the great content. Oh, these skates, I really want to try them. They look amazing, but apparently people say they're a bit heavy. I don't know. I still haven't put my feet inside because it's so difficult for me to find skates in my size because I use size 38, and not a lot of brands make say skates sizes in skates in size 38. So every time it's a struggle for me. Um, like there's so many skates I wish I could try, but I couldn't because they don't make in my size. Especially USD skates. Please make them in size 38. I have a USD size 39 and it's a little bit too big for me. I wish I could use them, you know, just one size. Woman feet, well, more like child's feet. Like, not gonna lie, sometimes when I have to buy shoes, I have to go in the kids section. True story. um, so is the Imperial 180 good for beginning city skater? Absolutely, absolutely. I really recommend these skates for beginners. Not even beginners. Everybody, I recommend these skates. Very good. Even if I haven't never put my feet inside, I know they are good. Cheers from Poland. I really like your videos. Thank you very much. Very inspiring. Started skating recently. How long have you been skating? Do you ice skate? I'm a terrible ice skater, but I want to learn. But like, I can skate on the ice rink, but I'm having a trouble doing slides on ice. Like, it's the complete opposite. Like, if you want to do slides on inline skates, you have to tilt your skates, right? On the ice, it's the complete opposite. If you want to do slides on ice, whoop, you have to put yourself more straight. Oh my god, my English vocabulary is alarming. Will you use quad skates? Yes, I want to use them someday. Alright, so I'm gonna end this video soon in 3 minutes, alright? I'm sorry, I cannot... Every time, I only plan to do this video like 30 minutes long, but... I'm terrible at keeping... Oh my god. Okay, so if you want to say something, now is the time before I end this live video. So... About a year, my wheels are busted right now. Now it's time to change our wheels. So you'll tilt on ice. I've made this mistake. I felt really bad on the ice, like bah! And now I'm trying to adjust myself, but every time I adjust myself on the ice, when I go back on inline skates, oh my god, it's terrifying. Like, when I slide on inline skates, I don't really make efforts for this, and now when I come back from the ice, I have to think to, like, I have to put some pressure on my wheels to slide. I have to tilt my body. Oh god, I forgot it. It's always the same scenario. European shoe size equals 6 American men's size. Okay, yes. My feet are size 6. Are French women beautiful? Yes, like almost everywhere in the country, in the world. So, can you use roller derby like anime skate? Is there an anime for roller derby? Let me note that. Wait. So, Hey Tiago, awesome, but you are trying to be MF500. We'll look twice for the video. How to make my video? Now, I just started filming the B-roll for the video, and then we have to do the review itself. But the difficult thing is that for my most recent videos, I have a friend who helps me film the video, but he's not in France anymore for the moment, so I have to make the video from myself. It's not gonna be easy, but I have to do it. You should really cut your hair. Man, I have to do an afro. It has to grow more. So I'm a new skater. What type of roller skates are good for me? Like, roller skates, do you mean quad skates? If it's quad skates, I have no idea. I don't know nothing about quad skates. But if you mean inline skates, free ride skates. This is what I recommend. I haven't made a video about skates I recommend to beginners, and I suggest you to watch it so you can make a good choice. So, could you make a quad skate? This is Inline skate video someday. Oh, this is interesting. Let me write down. Right. So, quad versus inline. All right. Oops. All right. So, last seconds before I. Do you see these feet? Do you see this? He's my little brother. Sylvain, tu veux dire bonjour?
Non.
Bah, en fait, on a vu ton pied, donc
Ah,
je vais juste au moins dire un coucou.
hi. Putain, fais pas chier.
He's very
Je
shy.
vais t'emmener au tribunal, hein. Tu utilises mon image sans mon autorisation. Putain.
Bah, on voit même pas ton visage.
Tant mieux.
It's my brother. All right. So you've seen a little bit of my little brother, and he didn't want to be on camera. All right. So thank you very much for being there. See you in the next video, guys. Like I'm working on the next video, and oh, before I end this live, I completely forgot to say about this. I'm gonna travel in a few days. I'm gonna go to Angola, and I'll be back 1 week later. So I'll go day on July 12th, and I'll be back on 19th, and then I'll continue to make videos normally, but I'll try to make a video there too. So I don't think it's gonna change anything for my YouTube channel. So here it is, and also I'll travel somewhere else, but I'll speak about this in a proper video. I'll give all the information. All right, fag. Okay. All right, guys. See you in the next video. Thank you very much for being there. Bye.